No, you don't. Why don't you go live on a farm and not use the fruits of the working class and just be a socialist with your friends? Why use the fruits of the free market?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are good. Guys, today we're going to be reacting to Marxist student learns how bad socialism can really get. Guys, let's go right down to this.
I know, I've seen the socialism sucks. So.
Yeah, but I don't like your ideology. I don't know about you. You seem like a nice enough person.
Yeah.
Your ideas are practically evil, but that's...
Oh, well, it's not for you.
Okay, tell me what.
What?
Tell me what.
Capitalism is a vampire. I don't know.
Is it what?
I said capitalism is a dead vampire that feasts on the working class.
Capitalism is a deadly vampire that feasts on the blood of the working class.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that for me?
What?
I don't really want to right now, but like, because like,
Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
So you're feasting on the blood of the working class. How dare you?
Yeah. I know.
How do you feel about that?
We all have to do the best that we can.
No, you don't. Why don't you go live on a farm and not use the fruits of the working class and just be a socialist with your friends? Why use the fruits of the free market? Isn't that kind of hypocritical?
No, because the free market is so pervasive, we have like no choice but to leave.
No, like I said, you could go live on a farm by yourself like the Amish do, or like socialists in Vermont do, but yet you choose to live in a free market society and benefit from it, and use the heat and the light and the well-being and the medicine and the food all as a byproduct of a market-based society.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it, but...
Oh, you love it, but you said it's a vampire sucking the blood of the working class, so isn't that a little contradictory?
What?
What's your dad's opinion?
My dad's opinion?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Is your dad the same persuasion as you?
No.
I
No,
don't think-
he's a Republican.
Slightly, that's okay.
He's
Republican.
Yeah, he's a Republican.
But no one's preventing. See, here's the thing: no one's preventing you from living like a socialist. You can go do that, but your worldview would prevent me from living like an entrepreneur or like a capitalist. So inherently, your ideology is built on control of other people's choices. Ours is built on freedom. If you want to go live like a socialist, I have no problem with that. You can go start your own socialist colony in rural Utah, buy your own land and share your own water and share your own food. That's what's so amazing about voluntary societies. Whereas what you talk about is a coercive society. I don't have that freedom to live how I want to live under the worldview that you espouse. And I think that's immoral.
You're forcing them.
And again, I don't believe in revolutionary socialism.
I didn't accuse you of that. You said Democrat socialism.
Yeah. That's just the club that was really, I'm fairly Marxist, honestly.
Okay, let's talk.
That's just the club that I'm in. But I believe that eventually we will get to a state where enough people, we will collectively come together and say, hey, this is better, for all of us. I don't, obviously, with the world we live in today, like, socialism can't exist, like today in America. Like, I'm very pragmatic, at my core.
Okay.
I'm like, I recognize that's never going to happen.
You said the Marxist thing. Can you give me an example where Marxism has ever worked?
No, but that's because we aren't.
But it's been tried over 100 times in the last 100 years, and it's never worked. It's 0 for 100. And isn't that kind of concerning to you?
Well, so the thing is, in a Marxist state, it's a state where it's classless, money society.
Right, and so that's just utopia, man. And that's no different than a fiction novel about Neverland. It's been tried, and the results are hundreds of millions of people dead.
But that's ultimately what the true concept of utopia is.
Right. So here's the question: you think utopia is attainable?
I think it is, not in our lifetime.
Okay.
Have you read the Communist Manifesto?
Yeah. And so, I guess the struggle I have here is you espouse a viewpoint that has never worked. You think's never going to work in our lifetime and never work in this country. That's no different than me believing in something of a work of fiction.
But that doesn't mean that you can't work towards it.
So how would we go about working towards it? That's where the revolutionary component comes in, isn't it? So maybe you are a little more revolutionary than you admit it.
I don't think I am. I think that when you look over time and you see how societies have changed and how they've progressed and everything, I think that eventually we'll get to a point where people will be able to criticize.
Well, so let me ask you a question. Do you think some people are better at some things than others?
Sure.
Okay, so then in your utopian society, where would a smarter person fit in versus a not so smart person? Would there be hierarchies or no? In your fictitious utopian Marxist
My
society?
fictitious, okay, utopian Marxist society. Well, at that point, automation will have taken over enough so that you not and you have to what?
Are you familiar with this thinking?
No, I'm very familiar. I'm
The
trying to
thinking is that
No, trust me. I'm not asking to figure it out. I'm actually to deconstruct. Like, I don't actually think he believes this.
I'm saying that because of the modern age, there is a new variable, right, which is automation.
Yeah.
So very familiar with it, but that will never get rid of hierarchy. So
For the 2020 election, there's what's his name? There's a candidate who believes in the
the Asian American guy, very nice, you or something. But here's the thing.
if we tax
Karl Marx argued that in the 1870s, and we've had huge automation, and we still have hierarchy. It's like, so no matter how hard you try, some people are going to work harder at certain things and be more proficient at them than others, whether it be music, sports, anything. In the fictitious Marxist society, it means the complete and total abolition of any sort of hierarchy whatsoever. And so that's something you would believe in. Okay, so that's anti how we're actually built as people. Some people are taller, some people are smarter, some people have higher IQs, some people have more drive. Only in a market-based society are those differences able to elevate the standard of living for all people and actually make some sense of a broken world. And there's been so many times that Marx's fictitious utopian communism has tried to be implemented. Over a short period of time, like the Paris Commune, it falls apart. Do you know why? Because human beings are inherently selfish. And so if you try to build a commune, for example, after 20 days, you're going to have one guy and say, no, I want 2 loaves of bread, not 1. And he might be smart enough to be able to figure out how to do that. Then all of a sudden there'll be a small subdivision that will break away from him and you have conflict. The only reason we have a civil society in the West is in order to get 2 loaves of bread in the West, you have to earn it. You can't take it away from somebody else. That's where Marxist utopian fictitious communism breaks down.
This is an interesting topic. I should probably get to class.
Thank you. I hope you learned something there.
Guys, this was really nice. I really loved this, and I definitely learned something huge from this. I mean, this was like literally self-explanatory. So I feel like if you watch this along with me, then you literally get everything that I would have, said from what Charlie said. And like I said, this was really nice. I mean, I should really get more of this. I mean, I learned a lot from this, and I'm happy the kid too got closure, because I felt like he wasn't really, he has the idea and like knows what he wants, but he wasn't really certain. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to use. He wasn't really certain. But guys, tell me what you think about this. What's your thought on this? What did you get from this? Don't forget to also like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys.